Nice hat.
Hey, a hat.
Hats off!
Get the hats! Get the hats!
Hats. You'll need hats.
We are live! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Well-Hatted Cinema Club. I'm Eric, joined, as always, by my incredibly handsome co-hosts. Give it up for Micah and Brian. Look at
Yes, sir!
Yes, sir! We're back. New episodes every Tuesday. Mike is doing a great job editing those. Coming out phenomenal. We're really excited about all the engagement we've been getting recently. So, everyone, thank you. We appreciate it. Keep tuning in. Subscribe if you like it. And comment. We really are really into the engagement lately. Same with our Instagram and our TikToks. Brian's putting out some short form content, so go check that out. Again, we got a lot in store this year, so we're excited to get up to it. Got a ton of award season news coming up here in the next couple of weeks, which we'll be talking about. But this episode, rounded out heated rivalry. I know it's sad, it's the end, and we're talking about our movie of the week, which Micah picked out. So before we get into any of that, though, let's go around the horn and talk about what we've been watching. Brian, I'm kicking it over to you first this time because I didn't pull up my letterbox.
Woo! Okay. All right. So right after we recorded, I went and saw The Thing in theaters. Little tiny, independent one. I love this movie. I already seen it multiple times before. I think it's a contender for one of the best ever made. I know a lot of people swear by it. It is so well done, so good, and seeing it in theaters again, like something about those old movies on film just really pop on the big screen. It was really great to see. But when I got back the next day, I was like inspired to watch the prequel that a lot of people think is a remake made in 2011. And spoiler alert, it wasn't very good. A lot of people know it's not a remake. It's supposed to be about the Norwegians at the beginning of the first movie. You see, like, the thing had already ran through them, and then it comes to this crew.
Right.
And you see them.
The dog.
And, and you watch this movie, and, like, it has a great cast. The production design initially looks competent, but, like, it's bad. And, like, you see these certain scenes and the CG moments where you're like, even for 2011, you're like, this looks off. Something weird. So I went and read what happened, and this this is maybe the most insane case of studio interference I've ever read about in my life. It's crazy because the movie you watch, if you pull it up, is not the movie they made, and I do not even mean the movie they set out to make. I mean it literally is not the movie they made.
How is that possible?
Well, I will tell you. So first things first, whether it's a prequel or not, it was going up against John Carpenter's The Thing. It was probably not going to be as good, but.
High bar to clear.
So they but the team they put together was some Swedish director. I will pull up his name. He is what is it?
Fundefond?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna call him just the director anyway. So
we're losing our Norwegian audience.
He comes in. They're very passionate about this project because everyone loves The Thing. Like they're very big about it. He insists upon. He's like, we have to use practical like animatronics and puppets because that's what this thing was all about. They even talk about using mocap on top of that to like enhance it. They bring in this crazy team. Apparently they built the set one for one from screen caps from the original Thing, so it matched. Like they took a lot of care to make this movie. Made an entire movie using 22 puppeteers, all these animatronics. They go to the test screenings. The studio listens to people. By the way, test screenings, I feel like those things need to be kind of banned with a lot of the opinions that come out of it. They said it feels too much like an 80s horror movie. You know, the prequel to an 80s horror movie.
I don't know if that's bad. You know, I get it, but I don't, I get it.
So, listen, like, I get, like, maybe the CGI needs some touch-up, maybe some re-edits. But no, the studio decides, we don't want any of the stuff you use. We need you to go back and do CGI effects over all your animatronics. They made them cover it all up. They did the whole thing. Apparently, the director helped make this. The whole team is dejected. They submit a final cut of a cut of the movie with the CGI. The whole team is depressed because they hate this. The studio then decides they still don't like it and require last-minute reshoots. Last minute that supposedly some of those things were being shot 2 weeks before release, and some of the CGI was being touched up like days before the theatrical release.
What studio is this coming out of?
I actually have no idea. I gotta check. I think it was it Universal? I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm just saying that this movie isn't very good, and I don't know how good it would have been, but like it's one of the craziest. Like, how did you fuck this up so bad? Like crazy,
brutal.
Yeah.
What ending or like what ending do you subscribe to?
Oh,
Brad?
with the
John?
thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, what do you believe since it's left open ended?
It's Childs. Childs is the thing, and I stand by that for 2 reasons. One, you can't see his breath. They really emphasize you can see McCready's breath at the end. You can't see Keith David, a.k.a. Child's breath. Number 2, the whiskey that Kurt Russell,
Gasoline.
he's been drinking the whole time. You see him filling it with gasoline during the 3rd act, and then he hands it to him, and he hasn't drank out of it since everything went to shit. And he hands it to him, and he drinks it, and I stand by that one. So yeah, that was what I watched. Otherwise, a couple other ones I watched. Like, I watched Carly and I watched Marty Supreme. She had never seen that.
Was that her first time? Yeah.
His first viewing.
What'd you think?
She liked it. She was a fan. I think it stressed her out at the end because she wanted to know, like, well, what did he do? Did he step up as a father? She wanted to hear. She wanted more from the ending.
Marty Supreme 2, Daddy Daycare.
Yeah. I guess the only really ones of note I want to talk about. We finished the Pirates trilogy, which was great, per usual. I love the 3rd one. It drags a little bit towards the end, but I think it's still really great.
I love the wedding on the boat.
Yeah, no, I mean more that middle part, right? Like the kind of, I think the Pirates Court kind of like it is. There's a couple quotes I like from that scene, Eric. I know you know, but like it kind of drags the movie to a halt. Like you are moving for a while, and then they stop to do politics, and then it's the final battle. So I don't know. I don't love that. But what
there's an audience for that. There's a guy out there who's like, can we get more into the Pirates of the Caribbean
pirate
political
politics?
Lore?
Yeah.
I need a little more politics. Micah, we can talk about it maybe after. I did watch The Housemaid, and I know you did too. Mm-hmm. I thought it was pretty solid. I don't have a ton of thoughts on it. I liked it more than I thought I would. But the last thing I want to mention is because of Pirates, I watched 2 movies from that. You remember that weird era in animation between the 90s and the digital, like the Pixar age, like the Treasure Planets. And I watched Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas, which is one of my favorites as a kid.
I don't think I've seen that one.
So it's from that same era as Treasure Planet. You know, where like it looks half hand-drawn, half computer animated. Yeah. It's like that era. I love Sinbad. In fact, I think people always talk about, oh, this was my childhood crush. No. Eris from that movie was actually the feeling that rushed back to me when I saw that was one I hadn't felt in quite a long time.
She's not touching old girl from Road to El Dorado, unfortunately.
Different kind of crush, though. This is a goddess of the same era of animation. I agree, that's a good one. But Eris is the goddess of chaos, played by Michelle Pfeiffer.
What was Calypso in that movie? Is she?
No, her name's Eris. She's essentially Calypso. Wow. She's a goddess of chaos. She's the one with the purple dress. She's slinking around.
Yeah.
You'll know when you see her.
All right.
I thought it was great.
This guy with water.
Yeah. I guess my thing is looking at it on Letterboxd. People nowadays are like our age, and they're like, "I love this movie." At the time, people did not. Apparently, it lost $125 million.
Holy!
In the box office, which is insane. I don't know if that's because really nobody wanted to see it. It's definitely a little mature for kids, or if it's more because
did it come out against something?
I'm not sure, but I don't know if it's that. It probably costs a lot of money to make.
Before or after Treasure Planet?
Treasure Planet was the
year after.
Oh, really?
Year
wow.
after. I feel like
Treasure Planet had the same problem. I think I don't think people liked Treasure Planet when it came out either. Now people do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So sorry, I had a bunch to talk about, so I'll pass it over to Eric and Mike. I don't know who's ready, queued up to go.
I can go.
All right, Eric.
Yeah. Couple rewatches this week. Nothing real new. David and I watched. David watched 3 full movies on Sunday.
Let's go, David.
I watched two of the 3. So I'll go back to the first one he picked last, just because I want to talk about that one. But I showed David Sicario for the first time.
Great movie.
Ton of fun. I know, Brian, you rewatched it a couple weeks ago, but absolutely love it. I hadn't seen it in a couple of years. I rewatched David's first watch, Longlegs, which was actually I didn't know what to think going in. Now that I knew the whole the twist, if you want to call it that, the whole time I'm looking for the devil in the back. It's pretty obvious a lot of times.
Once you're looking for it,
once you're looking for it, it's pretty obvious. So much so that even David, halfway through, was like, "Yo, what the fuck was that?" He's pointing in the back, and then we had to go and watch a video explaining each of them, and he's like, "Holy shit!" Some of them are bullshit. Some of them you have to turn your brightness up, it's like the Game of Thrones episode at the end.
Is it that
the
bad?
Battle. Yeah.
Well, some of them is just standing there, right?
Yeah, some of them are, by the end, it's very, obvious.
Is that the point, right? It's supposed to become more obvious as it goes?
It gets closer and closer. But, even at the beginning, I'm like, oh my God, he's sitting right there. But that was a ton of fun. David said it was really disturbing. On the upon rewatch, I'm like, it's not that. It's not that.
We were so hyped up to watch that. I had a good time.
Which Eric, long legs or keeper?
Dude, long legs by a mile.
Hear me out. Amy Madigan's Witch or Nick Cage's Long Legs?
I'm going Amy Madigan on that one.
I think I'm Madigan season still. Like
I love long legs, but
I love Nick Cage's performance. I wish we got more of him. Like we were dying. Like he's like, Dad, that creepy guy's back again. Like that's such a good scene because you think he's gonna do. He's like cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. But that was good. But the first movie David had turned on, I got back from like lunch with my mom. He's like, "Yo, look what's on the TV. It's Transformers: Dark of the Moon."
Let's go.
I'm
Banger.
like, I'm like,
Banger.
David, this movie does rock. However, the first 2 acts, not for me. Like, I mean, they're fun, but I was like, I'm gonna play some Fortnite.
Solid
And then
on the
when the
third
Battle
act,
of Chicago starts, I'll tap in. And I tapped in, and boy, that third act I think is the best of like the entire Michael Bay Transformers.
I think you're not wrong.
It's peak. It's a ton of fun. I love Shia in those movies, so it's great. It's great. I hope that Paramount gives Transformers back to Michael Bay. But that's all I got this week outside of our movie of the week. So Micah, I'll kick it over to you, brother. What did you watch?
I watched a lot of TV.
Nice.
So I'll start there. I watched the BBC miniseries Lord of the Flies.
That's a new one, right?
Yeah, made by the same guy that made Adolescence.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was good. Yeah, I hadn't read the book in probably since I was their age.
Yeah, wasn't it like 15 years, maybe more?
Yeah, who knows? Anyway, no, I thought it was really good. It was just like I don't know that much about that era of like Great Britain, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Is that supposed to be post World War II?
I would say
early.
I would say
earlier,
pre World
isn't it?
War One. I'd say pre World War One.
Pre World War One.
I would say so.
Is it that early? I don't remember. I haven't read the book since like early high school, middle school.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Same.
by the way they're acting, it's like that era. It's like World War One type, or pre. Yeah, they all seem super pinned in by like the idea of being British, which is an interesting thing to explore. The self-victimization of just being like, I'm British, I just have to do this stuff because I'm British, which I think we have a different sense of being American here. It's
Sure.
maybe a bit more reckless and less like internally regimented. This movie would not have been nearly as tragic if like any of their fathers gave them a hug. There's a scene where they're all getting on the airplane that crashes and like they get like a peck on the cheek from their mom and like a stiff handshake from their dads. And, like, it's just kicking their ass all movie. They're like, no, our dads will come. And it's like, Alan, no one's coming.
Alan.
Your dad has spoken 3 words to you in your life. But 2 of the main, there's like a main 4 kids. They all get their own, like, episode chapter. They're all really good. And 2 of them are already in projects that are coming up. The kid who plays Jack, Lox Pratt. He's like a blonde, kind of
right?
posh.
Like
He's like the main antagonist. He's not the main
Who's
kid.
the antagonist? So is it Piggy?
Well, they each get their own episode.
I know.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the main kid's name? Like the protagonist?
Ralph and Piggy are friends.
Yeah, and then Jack
and
the head.
Simon are
Okay.
kind of friends, but not when other people are around. It's the whole thing. But Lox Pratt, who plays Jack, the antagonist, he's blonde, he's posh, he's got daddy issues.
Yeah.
Who does that remind you of?
Malfoy.
Draco Malfoy.
That was literally where my head was going.
And he loves to bully a brunette with glasses, and he's already been hired to play Draco in the TV show, so that's cool.
Keep it
And
here,
the kid who
Malfoy.
played Piggy, David McKenna, he's already cast as the magician's nephew for
word,
Greta
sick.
Gerwig's Narnia.
Yeah.
And I like both
Narnia
of those.
pod.
I like
Narnia
both
pod.
of those.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. Where'd I put that? Hold on.
What else you got?
Narnia pod.
Yeah! I'll get the Tumnus logo floating back out again.
Oh, but I thought the kids were great. The other TV show I watched, I don't know why. I just got intrigued. I watched Paradise.
I still need to watch season 1. Carly's been begging me to do it for a minute. How was it?
It's good. I really like it. You know, I like the idea of it. I just, you know, I don't want to go into it because I think a lot of it relies on what happens. I bought into it because I thought it was like this Secret Service agent has the president murdered on his watch and he's got to solve the crime, which is like a little bit of it, but it's so much more than that. And I really liked it. My only gripe is that they do this thing, maybe every other episode, where they'll buy the rights to a song. Like, for example, this is the one that sticks out to me the most, like Eye of the Tiger. Got a little montage.
Yeah.
Guys jogging in the neighborhood. Eye of the Tiger. It's fine. Into the episode, big dramatic cliffhanger-y turn. They do a cover of Eye of the Tiger that's so fucking dramatic. It's like, Eye of the Tiger.
I hate that shit, bro.
The thrill of the night. And, like, they do that to a lot of
trailer music.
pop songs. And it's like, what is going on?
No, it's like I think there's Mike, it's like we talked about with the Housemaid trailer. I think the trend of trailers now has been like
it's not even
dramatic renditions of that. I know, but it's like I think we're starting to scrape the bottom here. We're starting to run out of songs that translate. Like remember us, Jordan Peele with Us. They did that with I Got
Well,
Five.
that's what I've Got Five on it sounds like.
Yeah, it works.
Well, I'm just saying that like some at the end of the episode like big stuff goes down and I'm taken out of it because I'm like, what do you mean I'm listening
Rising
to
up.
80s music like but evil? Like it's so weird. I'm glad you watched Denis Villeneuve movie, Eric, because I tracked one down. I've been on my watch list for a while. I watched Incendies.
How is that?
Yeah.
Great. I mean, it's really good. I didn't know it was based on a play. So like once they, it kind of takes place in the Middle East-ish. You're not really sure. Post the war, it's these two kids trying to like follow in their mom's footsteps. So the storyline is like bouncing back and forth between the kids and the mom in the past. That is really good. Really good. I mean, you can kind of see there's a lot of like Sicario in this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of maybe like a little bit of prisoners in this. But you can definitely see like him where he is now there. Like, so that's cool. And then we watched The Housemaid, which I didn't hate.
I didn't hate it either.
Man, you gotta love Amanda Seyfried.
She is great.
She's having you always love when you can tell an actor's having a good time.
That was the first thing Carly said to me before I watched. She's like, I don't think she's necessarily a bad actress, but Seyfried is doing laps around her, and it's
kind of around everyone in the entire movie.
Like even I actually like that actor. I know he's from like one of the Yellowstone guys, but like he didn't really bring a lot more besides, especially in the early parts of the movie when he's just like Mr. like, hey, handsome guy. Like he's Amanda Seyfried is leaning into it, and it's
There's
fun.
layers there. It's like the talent jumps off the screen. Sydney Sweeney doesn't have a whole lot to do in the first half. But she's not elevating the nothing she has to do.
Towards the last act, when they gave her a little more personality to work with, I thought she was a little better. Like, you know what I'm talking about, I don't want to spoil it. But like, at the beginning, I was like, you could be anybody.
Yeah, some of the stuff would be like, I'll wash the dishes. I'm like, please.
Oh my God. I will say this, apparently the book, because people who read the book said this, they... and I think they did as best they could with the structure, apparently, and it's pretty accurate to the books from what I hear. They had to cut stuff. And you could definitely see that during leading into the third act. You know the whole show don't tell? They were like, okay, we've run out of time to show. We're just going to tell you everything.
I didn't hate it.
I didn't hate it either. It works. It's just like funny. They were doing...
I walked past the whole stand of these books. There's quite a few, apparently. And I would watch another. I
would too.
I would definitely be like, I wish we, Amanda Seyfried's story gets wrapped up, right? We're not gonna see her again. That sucks. But if you can bring in every movie someone's excited,
a talented actress,
just keep rotating in fun.
people. I'm thinking
like a Knives Out nominee,
an Emma Stone type. I can see it.
She ain't doing this, though.
Yorgos isn't letting her out.
Yeah.
Yorgos has got her.
Yeah, she only works with the Safdies and Yorgos now. I'm sorry.
I will say in terms of like I think when this trailer came out, it felt like classic like crappy beach read book thing, and I think it is
extremely misleading trailer, which I enjoyed thoroughly.
I agree. I thought I knew, like you do kind of get that vibe what's going to happen at a certain point, but it was a little way more a little slower. Like because at first I was like, oh, what if she is nuts? And then it is a different movie than I thought it was going to be, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I don't hate it. It's overly. I think it's too long, which is I get. You just said like the book cut stuff out, but I was like somehow this is still maybe too long. I don't know.
I audibly laughed at the last scene. I don't want to spoil it, but I was like, wait, hang on. Is this the series?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the launching point. I'm like, okay, just like give me another interesting. Yeah, give me some more. Yeah, just like fill that. Plug and play. I think the last, like you said, Amanda Seyfried is so having so much fun with it that like even the reveal, like she leans into it so well. Where I was like, I don't know what she's doing because she like she's acting circles pretty much around every single other person in that movie. Yeah,
everyone else was pretty plug and play except her. You needed her.
Yeah, she's great. I hope she eventually gets appreciated.
Yeah, she did. What was this year for her? Ann Lee and this one.
Yeah, and she's great in both.
I thought she was great.
What more do you want from her? What more do you want? What do you want from me?
I thought it was a great performance from her in that movie. I enjoyed it.
Eric, that'd be a fun watch with Carly or Riley.
I think so too. You're gonna have a good time with it.
No, it's definitely on my list. I'm excited to get into it. That too.
You do. All right, the price of admission. They are there. They are there. Yeah. Buy your ticket.
Yep.
I mean, when that started happening, I was like, okay, we got it though. Contractually obligated.
I know it does kind of feel out of place because you have like two different movies. And the bridge in the middle is just long sex scene.
To you guys' point, like I think they're signed up to. I don't know if they've greenlit it yet, but they want to do more of these movies.
They did. The second one's happening. So, it made a boatload of money.
Yeah, to that point, it'll be interesting. Like, because Sydney had such a weird year last year, where like
flop hit,
and it's like, was this hit off off her selling point? Is it just the book? Is it Amanda Seyfried? Probably not.
I don't know.
I think you could plug and play a lot of people into this.
I agree.
Yeah,
but I don't think she's actively hurting it.
No. And Micah, like I said, I think she did make. I chuckled a few times at the end with her when they give her a little more to play with. In the
I think that's why she like thrives in Euphoria because every episode some ridiculous shit's going down, and she's able to pull that off.
Yeah, she plays so well. When she's in a more absurd situation, Eric later in the movie, she plays with it well. At the beginning, when she's supposed to be playing like the audience catalyst, where you're like, "What's happening?" You're kind of like, "It's not great."
This could be a big bounce back year for her. Like obviously with this movie,
Euphoria,
Euphoria season 3, she could get some of that goodwill back. Yeah. Maybe
we could cover Euphoria.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, well, I mean, we might have to. We might have to with this.
Like,
that's just what our life is now.
Comment down below what you guys want us to watch next.
I put a poll up on the last episode. We'll see what happens.
Cool. I love that.
Yeah.
All right.
We got.
What do we do after? We got one last one.
We got one. This is it, guys. This is it. Everyone watching, this is the end. We finished Heated Rivalry. Wow.
Season 1. Yeah.
Season 1.
Season 2.
Can't wait for season 2, man.
Greenlit. It's been a long road. I think if you guys have been our first episode where we watched our first episode talking about this, where we watched the first episodes couple back now, probably like 5-6 episodes back of our show. So go check that out if you haven't yet, and just go watch the rest of our episodes we were talking about. But yeah, guys, we're at the end now. Season
Shout out Jeffrey Miller 30. He's been commenting a lot. Shout out you. He says he's sad there's only one more episode to go. Here it is.
Yep.
Don't worry, guys.
It's hard to say goodbye.
It is.
For now, but you don't have to leave. Just keep watching. This won't be about Heated Rivalry.
But yeah, do we want to go through like the episode, talk about
Let's do it.
our thoughts of it chronologically, and then talk about the show as a whole?
Yeah, absolutely. We're on the finale now, which opens with our boy Scotty Hunter's MVP acceptance speech. That's the last we see of him and Kip. But it's a sweet moment. They got a happy ending, and it basically opens with him just talking about, how much he loves hockey and basically the what it meant to him to come out in the way he did, and how the fear that he lived with being outweighed by the love that he felt for his man's Kip. Sweet moment. Very sweet moment. Which is, I think the biggest point of this was obviously what, at the end of the last episode, him coming out at the end of the Stanley Cup is kind of what drove Ilya and Shane to move the next step in their relationship. They're kind of the driving force, the kickoff event Kip and Scott are, that are making these things go on. So then, yeah. All right, what do you guys think? Go from there.
know practically Kip wasn't in the audience because there was no audience.
Yes.
At all. But I did think it was weird. I was like, Kip's at a random bar?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. That feels like the event you get a date. Like, not
You do. The wags get to go. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Every athlete,
It worked
the
'cause
ESPYs. I get there was no audience. That's why
Yeah.
he's not there. There was no one in that room besides Scott hockey player. But yeah.
That was funny. But yeah, then pretty much the rest of the episode we are spending with Ilya and Shane at the cottage, the aforementioned
Cottage.
Yeah.
fucking
cottage.
Apparently you can rent it at
Fucking
Airbnb now
mantage.
in Ottawa.
Yeah, you can rent it. I said
Yeah,
you
it
would be
looks-
licking the grout out of the shower tiles.
Yeah. I mean, outside of that scene with Kip and Scott's speech, and then the end of that episode with Shane's parents, it's entirely spent with Shane and Ilya. A lot of long take scenes in this episode. Very intimate episode. Like, they spent the whole time together, which as the audience, we're kind of used to being
Yeah.
jostled around over years. That's been
Or
my
it's
through
like,
line.
They
Come in the
slow this
back
down.
door of my hotel
Yeah.
room, and then
There's
as soon
no-
as we're done, get out.
There's zero hockey, zero time jumps, and zero well, I guess there's but even though I say the scandal later, that's not really there's no pressure on that. It's really just them hanging out. And
Which
it
I think
works,
is
man.
for as
There's
the
a couple
audience,
on vacation.
yeah, as the audience, you're sitting here watching kind of their relationship, the years of them, trying to figure it
9
out between it. Yeah,
Years.
9
Actually,
years.
it might be a decade, right? From
Well,
the
that's-
summer before.
We don't
Yeah.
jump. We're not going to jump ahead, but I will say that was the thing that the parent they emphasize that being how long has it
Yeah.
been? His parents also harp on that.
Yeah, it's kind of
The,
been this whole chaotic runaround for this relationship to finally see them together for a whole episode, 50 minutes of them just kind of figuring out what they mean to each other, admitting it, being open with each other, and it just being very healthy was just kind of such a good payoff in the end. I feel like as an audience, you finally get to see this relationship which you've been rooting for finally blossom.
Well, they have a lot of the conversations that couples do early on, right? They first get to the house is the one that they basically have the exclusive talk in a way where, right? He goes, what does he say? He says, have you been with anyone since? And he goes,
Well, he gets
no.
he gets that phone call from his friend, and he tells him, "Oh, I love you, man." And he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you love him?"
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, he's jealous." And then, right, he's talking about maybe marrying his friend for a green card or for
Yeah,
citizenship.
I think even earlier than that, though, right? When they first get on, they start making out on the couch, and he goes, Ilya's eager to get this shit rolling.
Yeah.
And he goes he's like, why? Because it's been a while. Or no, Shane says I might be quick because it's been a while.
Yeah.
And then Ilya says oh no, me too. And then they both find out they haven't slept with anyone since their last encounter,
Right,
and that's
right,
kind
right.
of them being damn, we
Right.
must really
Exclusive.
exclusivity.
Yeah.
Bing.
And
9
they-
years in.
And then this psycho cooks 8 burgers.
Yeah, that.
Too many
burgers.
burgers. It's too many burgers.
Too many
burgers. Way too many burgers.
I did laugh at Shane. Ilya says it right. He's like, cut the recipe in half.
It's not even a recipe. You take them out and you put them on the grill.
Yeah,
It's not a recipe. God damn.
He probably had 2 full pounds of ground beef. Let's say, either way,
Give him a lot of grace. Hey,
he
man,
either took the burgers out of a bun or out of a sheet, or he made them by hand. Either way, you didn't have to do
you
all
can
that.
freeze the other half.
Yeah.
No, it was.
He was nervous, maybe.
Yeah, it's
nice.
great chemistry, and I think to that point, Shane, both the actors portray such a good level of the confidence or the lack thereof.
Yeah.
Confidence at time when they're nervous about approaching conversations. It's just the chemistry full on display this episode.
Seeing Connor's story now with the SNL promos is now tripping me up. Because I'm used to him speaking in Russian accent, and now he's just talking like a dude from America.
Is he on SNL this week?
I think it's this week. He's doing him and Mumford and Sons are doing it. So they do promos with him, and he's just talking like a dude, like an American guy.
Yeah.
And it's tripping
Do
me
the
out.
Russian.
Well, he does.
Russian.
He does a little bit in one of the promos.
He can do accents.
Yeah.
They're showing off his range.
Yeah.
He's funny, man. He thinks the funny part of the show. The part when he hears the loon is my favorite
That
part of
was
the
funny.
episode. That shit cracked me up because people
the
forget
fuck
like
is that?
the North America has some wild ass animals that someone like
Yeah.
fucking Ilya might not be used to. Like a loon, he's like, what, a wolf bird? What the
Yeah.
fuck is that?
That was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny.
I did think that was like, what stage of relationship do you start talking about bird noises?
Later.
It's 9 years in.
He's like, let me tell you about my bird noises, and like once you get there, it's like, oh.
Well, let me tell you
you're
something.
locked
Like
in.
right now, I have just proposed putting a bird feeder out on the deck because I want to get into bird watching. So let that.
That's you?
Yeah, dude, I like birds. Are cool, man. Sorry.
You should talk to
Intern agent in life.
I don't know.
Okay, Ryan.
That's strike one.
Can't wait to see you in October for your 80th birthday.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna come visit you guys next weekend in like fucking a cargo shorts and that. Like, so I gotta go see this, chickadee warbler. It's in the native tier region.
I know some spots with some bald eagles. If you want to take a drive.
Oh shit, for real? No, wait.
Yeah. See them all the
That's.
time.
I didn't even know they were out there.
Damn, that's heat, bruh. That's heat.
Anyway, enough
Back to
bird
the
talk.
episode.
Yeah.
Enough
bird
bird
talk.
talk.
It is. Well, this one's a little hard to because it's a very slow. It's a much slower pace one. They're
Yeah.
really talking about their relationship and just. All right, go ahead.
There's a big conversation about like Ilya's like, I'm a free agent next year, and he's willing to say, see you, Boston, smell you, Boston. Sorry, Brian. He's like, yeah, I want to make things work with go up to Canada. To get
I
closer to...
would be livid as a fan.
I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't care if his wife played for it gay or straight. Like, doesn't matter. You're leaving your team for love.
This
Fuck
is
you.
like if Luka Doncic had left the Lakers so he could have a secret affair with Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, no, I mean
Is it Kawhi and the Clippers? Actually, that would have worked, wouldn't it?
If they're both in LA. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I guess so.
It's exactly.
Oh, you're saying when he left the Mavs to go to LA. I see your point.
yes.
Oh, I think you said he left the Lakers. That's what I was
No.
confused about.
When
Yeah.
he left, I'm thinking about
Gotcha.
the big leave. The big leave.
Yeah, no, I get your point. It's also just like I get his point, but like I think his obviously we're like jumping ahead, but like I think people were like there's other characters in the show start to comment on that because they're like, that's crazy. Like, what do you mean? You're just gonna leave? You want? They win him 2 champions or 1 championship at least? It was 1.
At least one.
We know one. I think we know
one.
Yeah,
At this point, one.
because he won before Shane did.
Yeah,
And Shane
and it's-
rattled off like 2, and then
But I think to a city, if you win them a chip, like you're below.
You're a legend.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
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 absolutely. He did have that funny scene earlier, or is that earlier later when he's talking before that friend calls him. I forget what he says exactly. Where they're arguing about who they can play as, and he's like, "I'm on the fucking cover."
Yeah,
I don't know,
that-
I like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
That was-
playing,
that's
playing
it. Keith.
NHL.
He's
he's like,
like,
"You're nothing." He's like, "I'm on the cover." Like,
of the game.
like
Also-
I actually wanted to see that go down. Them play.
Kind of surreal. I never really seen
Injury next season.
I don't know. Maybe.
Is he doomed?
Oh, the
he doomed?
NHL. Like,
Is that a-
Madden
see,
cover?
I'd have
I
to
know the
check if
Madden
there's-
cover, but
Yeah, I don't know if the
know
NHL. I don't know if the NHL cover has the same problem.
All right.
But
well, mate.
where do we go? Where do we go next here? What happened next?
phone
Oh,
call?
in the well,
Oh yeah.
the phone call is crazy. That was crazy. They still
wasn't
got
even-
their chemistry, bro. Like,
No, he wasn't even being like. I'm sorry. I understand the whole like. Yeah.
If I was there to be like, yo, what
Yo.
the fuck?
I'm sorry. Fucking, there was a package. Fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Amazon. Oh, he was straight moaning in the phone.
He
for like 30.
I thought he muted. First of all, here's my other part too. The first happens. I thought he muted the phone. No, he never clicked the button. He just goes like this and starts going, Ilya, stop touching my dick. And it's bro, imagine went back. Sorry, bro. He's like, yo, what was that?
dog.
No, that was crazy. And then like and listen, I think it was supposed to be more about him being more Ilya just being more forward. You know what I mean? More like risque and then and shaming that. But like, yeah, Mike, I think we're just talking about it more as objectively. If you were on the other end of that line, you'd be like, yeah, bro, I can call you back. It was a bad time.
Please call me back. Wouldn't have taken long.
God, call me
Would not have
back.
taken long.
Yeah, I mean it didn't take long at all.
This guy is.
That was quick.
It's been a minute. You said. You said it's been a minute.
Yeah.
I don't need you talking about my newborn child being like, oh, fuck, so she's a little girl. I'm like, ew. Ugh. Like, click. Hang up. Like,
He's like,
that's what he's doing.
something's messed up with the line. I'm just gonna FaceTime you, actually, bro.
Oh, my God. Oh, fuck, so how's Karen doing? Oh, it's like, what? Oh, God. All right,
Yeah.
yo. I'm going to call you back, big dog.
Yeah. No thanks.
Yeah.
But what else? What else? Oh, Ilya.
Oh,
full
that-
on.
Oh yeah, what were you saying?
I was just gonna say Ilya is like full on admits that he's in love with Shane. He says it first, which
Yeah.
is big. Like, and Shane says it back. So now like all the cards are on the table. Shane comes up with a plan to get Ilya up to Canada. They want to start a charity together.
Yeah.
And like lays it all out there that, you know, they finish out their careers and then eventually they're gonna end, like they can be together. But they seem like they got their plan all settled. What were you gonna say, Micah?
Oh, I was gonna say that after the phone call, and he's like, oh, you know, you like being a little naughty or whatever, and then he like takes it really serious. He's like, I want you to know that this isn't something that I view as like, I'm not into this because it's like bad or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like genuinely into
Yeah.
Ilya,
Him. Yeah.
which then like kicks into the I love yous and stuff later.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a big one. Then they also talk about Ilya opens up about his mom,
Yeah.
which, by the way, I stand by Ilya being funny because it's just kind of my weird type of humor, the joke he makes to lead into an uncomfortable conversation where he goes, she's like, how'd your mom die? And she goes, it was an accident. And then he's like, yeah, she accidentally swallowed a whole bottle of pills. Because he's like trying to make light of a joke. I'm just saying. It's like it's a joke. It's like one of those jokes because he's making attention. But I was like, I'm like, bro, like, that's crazy.
It's like character. Like
It's his character.
How you handle, you know.
So everyone handles grief differently. I just know myself. Like it's the kind of shit I'd probably say if I had been dealing with something like that. And it's like I thought it's funny. And then obviously they open up about. He then opens about like I made the joke. I think he kind of addresses the joke he makes, saying like I didn't want you to think she was like weak or anything. Like he's feeling very vulnerable about that, and obviously Shane does not think that because he's very into it. But that's pretty crazy. I mean, mother's suicide, dad just passed away, brother is does he ask him, right? Shane asks him.
How's it going? And they haven't talked.
Yeah. Nope.
So
At one point, Ilya says that like his mom would have loved Shane. What kicks that off again? Like, what is he?
Oh, because he said he wants to start the charity to be.
Oh, that's right. But he wants it to be a real charity for like suicide prevention, awareness, stuff like that.
And they asked about his mother's name.
Yeah.
And he said,
he's like,
like,
that's so
I love
thoughtful.
you. My mom would have loved you.
Yeah.
Man, that hits like the heart too. Like,
Sweet
oh my God. Which, like, obviously, like talking about the parents, that leads up into.
Sorry, I just.
Oh, I thought you were tearing up.
No. So. No, it's a very sweet moment. I just had like a burp with.
all that talk about parents leads to the big climax of the episode, which is Shane's dad walking in on Shane and Ilya.
Hilarious. As soon as they were in the water, Ilya was like, oh, I know your phone's on your pocket. It's on the counter going crazy. Someone was trying to get in contact with Shane and they're going to pull up.
It is mad funny that obviously we see what happens next, and it does go pretty well, all in all. The fact that this dude just fucking skedaddled.
I was like, yo, he just dipped. Like,
they didn't even wait that long to be like, okay, fuck, we got to go in and talk to him.
And then his
Okay, hear me out. You're a parent. You walk in on your kid hooking up with their girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever. I'm dipping. You know, we can talk about this later. I'm dipping. I'm sorry. I intruded your space.
Yeah.
And I saw something.
But then his dad, like, when Shane and Ilya get to the house, and his dad's like, yeah, no, I left my charger at your place, and I was just coming to get it.
It's the only charger.
It's the only charger. It's like the good charger. So
Yeah, and I guess
I'm coming over to get it. Like, he doesn't address it all. He's just like, it's just my charger.
I guess that is funny because I guess it's a good point where it's like obviously it ends up being like him being like it leads up to Shane being like, hi guys, I'm gay, coming out. But I guess like you said, like it really wouldn't matter whether it was a guy or a girl or both. He could have been like, whoa, my B, bro.
Hey, didn't know you were having, Chateau de Love.
He didn't even hit the like, sorry, like get my keys. He was gone.
He was like, he took a step back and faded.
He's gone, bro.
So then that leads to them proceeding to go to Shane's parents' house.
I thought it was very funny how clueless they are, like, the whole time.
Yeah.
Not quite like the announcers, but, like, Dad clearly hadn't told Mom. And so she's like, what's going on? And Shane just comes out because he assumes Dad had given her the 411. But he hadn't. So she's like, oh, and that's Ilya Romanov of Boston. And then she was like, Boston.
That's what she's way more into. Like,
I was gonna say these guys were locked into hockey.
She's like, but
she's way more upset that he's from Boston.
Yeah,
valid.
You hate him.
Don't let your children date anyone from Boston.
Dude,
They're terrible people.
Well, I just think it's funny that the two of them, like, there was never any, like, gay thing. They're actually more perplexed at, like, you two rivals are dating each other. Not that they're both guys. It was more for them, they're like, how is this going to work in terms of your NHL careers? That's what they were saying.
Yeah.
And not as a gay thing, more as like, you guys are rivals. That doesn't work.
Yeah, 9 years of watching hockey on the family on the family couch, and you're just being like, oh, I hate that guy. And the whole time, been hooking up with him.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Like you said in a couple episodes ago, we were talking about, like, Brady and Roethlisberger. That shit coming out. It's like, what? You got a problem with being gay? No.
Who was the guy that would snatch a keep to Leeds chain?
Crabtree.
It was like, was it
Crabtree.
Crabtree? Like they were hooking
Talib
up,
would
you know?
snatch Crabtree's train.
Yeah, what if they,
had a
were like, actually, we've been in a relationship for a long time.
No, but it's like the thing. It's like
Yeah,
people.
that'd be
I
crazy.
feel like Shane, obviously, because it's a big moment for him, was trying to be like what? Like no, like guys, like I'm gay, like this, like I love him. So I was like, no, we get that. That's all cool. Like that's cool, bro. That's your rival.
Yeah.
But you would leave the team
Yeah.
that drafted you?
Her mom could not wrap her head around that.
Yeah. I love
You don't have
the
any
whole...
loyalty to Boston?
He was like, but he's loyal to me, and she's like, it's not making sense to me that you would leave the team that drafted you.
I love how it took them 2 seconds with the coffee or tea or whatever they were drinking.
Yeah, I know the
like,
decision hit
Then
her
they were
hard.
like Then they were like swap it out. We gotta go to the hard stuff.
Yeah. Nice vodka.
Good vodka.
I buy the Russian stuff.
Oh my god, Ilya was not helping at all during that though. That
The
shit was
lover
so
stuff.
fun.
He's like, wait, you guys are. He's like, what have you like? Oh, guys, you've been. How long has this been going on? He's like, what were you guys doing? They're like, we're.
Shane's trying to ease it. Also, Shane's trying to be like, no, it's been longer than that. Like, and then you could see he's like weighing on, like being like,
How
it's
long?
actually been since our rookie season. And then Ilya goes, actually longer than that. It's like, God, bro, like
Was summer before.
Which calls back to like the very first episode when Shane's mom saw Ilya in the elevator.
Yeah.
Going up before
Yeah.
the first time they hooked up. Like, goes back to that, which is crazy.
When do you think they'll get comfortable enough as a like a family-ish unit where he'll
I
like
like
be
the
like, "What's a
ending."
funny story? Is the first time we ever hooked up?
Yeah.
I saw you in
you."
the elevator."
I hope they address that in the next season.
Mama. He goes,
Yeah. Yeah. We're there.
I do laugh. Ilya has a comment when they get out of the car because he obviously has put on shirts to just go over there.
Yeah.
And he's got the Raider shirt on, and they're like, he's like, you have to wear that shirt. And she's like, what? Like that's gonna be the thing that tips
And it
over.
was.
Low key,
And it
The
was.
biggest thing. The
Low
biggest
key it
thing.
was.
Yeah.
The biggest thing.
They did not give two shit. They were very open about their son being gay. What they could
Yeah.
not stand is that literally anyone, Ilya
From Boston. He's like, there were no nice boys in Canada.
literally says that. Right? It's like, he's like, there were no good Montreal boys. Like I'm like,
He's like, there probably were, but I met Shane first.
I do think that the parents have like the real concerns where it's like, I don't think it goes deeper than like being like, okay, like you guys happen to both be openly gay hockey players. It goes beyond that where it's like you two specifically, if like change, like if it find like I don't know what that I imagine there's probably rules about that. Like if he or like it's just at least for Ilya's like reputation. If they find out he changed teams just for Shane, I'm
Yeah.
sure that doesn't
Well, that's
weigh
what the
well.
mom
I
brings
don't
up,
know.
right?
I mean,
I
the
don't
fan
know.
base is not going to be happy regardless.
No,
if you
they are
leave.
not. Yeah,
Well,
a good
that's what
point.
the mom brings up, right? Because she's like, did you ever let him win? And
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was mad funny.
Ooh,
Like,
yeah.
that
That's a good
part,
point.
and then
That's a
also
good point.
because she goes into go mode, which like speaks true to her character. Like
Yeah, the
she's his
capitalism
manager.
kicked in real fast.
Yeah, 'cause she's like, we need to like
We gotta
form a
let
statement.
Rolex and Speedo and Adidas.
Yeah, we gotta let
Like,
them
calm
know.
down,
and
Mom.
he's just like, all right, chill.
I
chill."
did. Eric, you brought up the point. I did love that when he's like, did you ever let Dad win at chess? She's like, I'd rather die.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, same.
Yeah.
But he was
now
like,
that's just,
okay,
like,
but
money
Dad
on the
clock.
line. Yeah.
Oh, were you saying, Eric?
No, I'm just saying, like like cards or chess with the parents is one thing, but like exactly to you guys' point, like this is money is on the line when these two play each other.
Not at the time of this is gambling not legal yet on
True.
sports.
Good point.
True, but like you know,
season's on the
in
line.
a world like
The
sponsorship,
season's on the line.
Yeah, like when they
The
play
greater
each other to get
good
into
is
the
at stake.
playoffs, like-
And unfortunately, you guys are both way too good where there is no reality where you can both be on the same team until way later in your career. Right now, that'd be...
Right around now, did LeBron just do the 3-1 comeback? Super teams exist. I don't know if that happens in hockey, but super teams exist.
I think the contracts... I remember Kurt, my buddy, is a big hockey. He was explaining to me, like, the contracts in hockey are way different. Like, I
Small,
don't know...
big? Probably small.
I think they're smaller.
Smaller.
But I just think it's more about, like, a divisional, like, there's just no way in hell the only way they could be on the same team is to go to some team with a ton of money, way over and start the careers, and that would just do damage to their reputation.
And it's just like the two of them and like some like bankers and plumbers.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they will never play Montreal or in Boston together. Absolutely never going to happen in a million.
This
I mean,
is
we
a
don't-
book. Fantasy.
Maybe. Well, okay,
We
you know
could
what?
see, like,
It might happen in the book. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I just don't. I think they even realize that, where they're like, Ottawa kind of made sense, where they're like, we would still
Can't
you know
afford
what I mean?
us both. Plus, they both want to get paid to their fullest. You know.
Yeah, you know, they also care about winning too. Where they're trying to think of like, I think the way Shane thought of it was like, this is a team that you could come in and actually really help. Like, and also,
And
it
they can
seems
afford
like
you. Yeah.
They can afford you, and it also feels like they're the kind of players that when they come into a team, you know
It's
what I
their
mean?
team.
The shit goes
I've
on.
seen
Like,
more of that out of Ilya than Shane, but yeah.
Shane, I
Ilya
agree.
definitely.
Ilya's definitely the
this
X
year.
factor. I feel like I don't know.
Or at least in the locker room, he's like a locker room presence.
Yeah,
they don't really-
Shane's just kind of like
Shane's more reserved.
He leaves it on the ice, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
lead by example type of guy. Ilya's like,
Yeah,
I will
yeah,
give you
versus-
$3,000 to score a goal tonight.
He cracks me up, bro.
No,
That
he's
dude,
good.
Ilya just makes me laugh. Just everything. Him just being like, what is it? Yeah, boyfriend? I don't know. Maybe, probably. Like he's just.
Yeah.
He's like, at this point, 9 years in, we love each other. What's happening?
I just laugh about like there were multiple times in the conversation where Shane's looking at him like, bro, shut up, and he's like, what? I just tell him what we are doing.
Yeah.
Like, can he go?
Yeah, he's
He's like, since we, and he's like, looking, he doesn't know what to say.
And the parents are like, well, if you weren't dating, what were you guys doing? And he's like,
because even Ilya knew not to like just go fucking, but he went like he was
I
like,
mean, like hanging
since
out,
we-
like whatever you want to say. You know, we've been hanging out, talking, whatever you want to.
Lovers. He's like, nobody say
Euphemism.
lovers. No one's allowed to say lovers.
You're banned from saying lover.
You're banned.
And then Shane and his mom did have that nice moment out in the yard.
That was good. I like
It was
that.
like I think the thing was like both his parents were very accepting, which is great, and I'm sure that was weighing a lot on Shane. But it is, I do appreciate that they did address that his parents were like, I didn't need them to be. I'm glad they were accepting of him as a person, but they are realizing like, do you realize the fucking storm of complications that are going to come with this? Because this isn't like you
I
and
think mom is his like.
this isn't you and
manager.
Kip. Yeah, this isn't you and Kip.
Mom's practical. Yeah, she's on this shit.
Yeah,
Like,
because it's not like if both of them had their Kips working in a smoothie bar in their local hometown,
Yeah.
Not an issue.
not an issue.
This is
'Cause they can
play in
league-wide
the playoffs.
implications.
Like, what are we talking
Yeah.
about?
Because I feel like if she goes, did you talk to Scott Hunter? And I feel like even Scott Hunter would be like, what? You guys are dating each other? Oh, I don't know. Like,
That's something in season 2 I like want to see.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
like, what's
I
the
wanna see
backlash
it.
for pretending to hate each other? It's like, well,
Right.
if you lie about that,
I guess we
Yeah.
can we can keep, like talk about any favorite parts from season 1, but we could also talk about what we want to maybe see in season 2, because obviously none of us have read the book, the source material.
Flying Blind. I did learn that the author has ALS, and so
I didn't know
whatever book she's currently writing has been delayed a year. I did see that just pop up on Twitter.
okay,
Wishing her the best.
absolutely.
Absolutely. But season 2, I mean, things I want to see like an interaction with Scott Hunter. I need to know if Kip graduated grad school.
Please,
He did.
Kip, get
So
it.
I found
He doesn't
out.
need a job anymore.
Supposedly
Yeah,
it's
do it.
mentioned. Supposedly it's mentioned at the end of episode 3 that he graduated. I heard
I
that.
think he got in. I thought that was like
Oh,
in.
I don't know if he graduated. That's a good point. I don't know if he
Yeah.
graduated.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like Scott and Kip are going to be more of the anchor kind of thing, where you got Scott is an openly gay player, probably near the end of his career. He might be retiring soon.
I mean, he is old.
Yeah.
They call him the old man.
He's open
Yeah.
with Kip. I feel like we're not going to see as much drama with Scott and Kip, whereas more there's going to be a conversation going off between them, and there are going to be comparisons between them once it comes out. I think there's going to have. It seems like things are going a little too chummy for everybody right now. Season 2 is going to get rocky.
Do you think the show really doesn't have any negativity that's outward? It's more like interpersonal conflict.
Yeah,
Right.
We're waiting. I'm saying there's got to be an
I-
external force, right, coming in. I don't know.
You think so?
I don't know. What do you think, Mike? I mean, it's your prediction.
I don't know. I don't know if this is that kind of book. I think the book is about hockey players in love.
I don't imagine we're gonna get a backlash. It seems where I think it's more about like I don't think we're gonna get the like crazy homophobic backlash maybe per se, but I think there's going to be conflicts of like even if it's like just when it comes out, what's expected out of the two of them and how that affects their relationship together. I don't know. I'm excited to find out. I'm just saying things have been going a little too smoothly these last couple episodes for
Maybe
everyone.
on the new
gonna-
Canadian team,
Yeah.
Iowa meets a dashing young hockey player.
Well, that's my guess too. Is that if it's that's usually another
Infidelity?
thing these kind of shows
I
do.
think there will have to be like new characters introduced.
a Jacob,
right?
a Jacob the werewolf type.
I mean, there has to be more conflict. I mean, but there has to be.
He's the third guy.
There, to
A
your
love
point,
triangle.
like, yeah, because now we're at the point where like the whole tension of the season is like, will they, won't they? Now they're doing it.
They
like,
are. Yeah,
So yeah,
will.
they will. So like now, what's the conflict? Like, they're still. Is it just them hiding the whole season, or like, is it gonna come out?
No, I think imagine it's got to be like it's gonna be them trying to probably shift. I imagine either something's gonna get revealed by accident, like when they talk, right? Something's gonna come out by accident,
That
or
could be it.
or there's gonna be something that conflicts that arise when they try to like shift into this Ottawa plan, or
Right.
or them having to play each other more often and things. I don't know. We're gonna see.
Ooh, or maybe one, maybe on purpose accidentally is out, and the other one is in still.
Yeah,
That
could
could
be.
something.
That could be something too.
I'm excited to see though, because I feel like it looked for the show's purposes. It was kind of smaller budget, right? Like Crave, and I'd imagine they're gonna ramp that budget up for season.
Well, that budget's
2.
going up.
We're getting full hockey sequences.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Are we gonna get?
Hell
are we
yeah.
gonna see something
real
full
teeth
on?
being knocked out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
hits.
But I know what. So then we're probably gonna get next to the 2014 was Sochi, so then we get the 2018 Olympics, right?
Could be. I don't know.
So
I don't-
something might happen there.
Oh, does he play for Russia if he's gay?
right.
Ooh,
That part-
that's a
we still-
good
we still need to
conflict.
do something
That's a
with,
good
like,
conflict. You can just blame it on like the greater nation of Russia, and then you don't have to go into like specific. You can keep it the nice
Some-
positive tone overall of the show.
And we
very
still got
exci-
Shane versus Scott. And,
Yeah.
Because Scott's the only American, right? And like
Yeah.
out of them.
Yeah.
So, cause
Yeah.
Shane,
I keep
'cause
forgetting
Shane's
he's Canadian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shane's
When they were
Canadian, yeah, Fred.
when they were talking about his car, I was like, "Where the hell did you get a British car from?" But he's Canadian.
Yeah, also when they were talking about the All-Star game, I was like, I know why my brain went to like the international team. I'm like, wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. That's not
Yeah.
what they were playing on.
Yeah.
I am curious. Like, it is fun. I'm so excited for the show, and it is funny. Some of my friends are asking about being like, oh, like what, like, so you guys could keep watching? I'm like, yeah, I can tell you want me to make a joke. I'm actually a fan of the show now. Like I'm very excited to see what happens next.
They
What are
don't
you gonna
have
say?
fucking Canadian accents. That's why it's throwing me. They don't
don't.
commit. They don't commit.
They don't go all the
Ilya's
way
out here doing
Yeah,
full
Russian.
going yard, and they can't even throw in a oh yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
yeah, well, I don't think that's. I feel like
I'm
it's more
sorry,
Toronto.
Ilya.
I feel like you're gonna offend your Canadian viewers, because they're not. That's
No,
more
our
Toronto.
Oh, darn. Oh,
Say Arnold.
why don't you pour some maple syrup on the boo boo, eh?
Listen
oh,
up, you
I'm
ma-
sorry if I have offended you, don't
Listen
you
up,
know?
you fucking maple jockeys.
Yeah, anyway, we saw how those hockey games went. USA! USA! USA!
Men's and women's.
What the fuck is a kilometer?
Shout out our tree hugging friends from the north. We're GTs.
Sorry, I use kilometers daily at work.
I like kilometers.
know it-
It's a much better
It's a
system.
better system. It's a better
It's a better
Sorry.
system.
And we're back.
But I'm very excited for the next season. This was
Yeah.
a great watch. I'm stoked to see what happens next.
Anything else we want to before we wrap it up
No,
on Leader
that's all I-
Rivalry?
No,
That's all
let's
I got.
talk goat. Let's talk goat.
Yeah.
Wowza!
Yeah, Micah's movie of the week. Micah.
All right, I'll
Talk
get
about
into it. Goat
Do it.
is about a medium-sized animal who is
That's
a
right.
fan of a basketball-type league that is, for the most, like, pretty much exclusively meant for the bigger animals. And they bring that up a lot. This is for bigs, you're a medium, there's smalls. He's poor, he's an orphan, and he loves basketball and is very
Did you mean
close to his
Roarball?
community.
Roarball.
What? Roarball? Sorry, he loves Roarball.
Right.
And his community Roarball team. And he's actually a filthy basketball
deep.
player.
nice.
Despite being 6'3", Steph Curry put all his insecurities about being short for the league into this
run
movie. And it's like a rags to riches kind of thing. Like, you know, small hometown kid gets a shot at the big leagues, doesn't go well, and then it does. And then there's the all is lost moment and a triumphant ending, but you eat it up every time. I enjoyed it a lot. I like a good sports movie. I like really solid kids movie. I don't know what to tell you.
I liked it too, Micah. I'm with
Yeah.
you. I think the thing that, so what I heard from some people being like, hey, like, generic, but the animation, the sports is great. And I agree. The animation, especially the basketball sequence, I would like a little more. But I love watching a sports movie in theaters, and the animation looked great. But I would go even further, that maybe this wasn't for everyone. The humor landed for me. It's kind of my style of humor. Maybe it didn't land for you. Some of it landed for me.
I think some of it landed, and then every now and then you're like, that one's for the really little kids. When
No.
like the bass.
No, not that.
That's where the single digits down there.
I'm saying more like some of the banter, like the
Moto.
The Moto. Yeah.
Moto.
When they were filming that promo, I was crying.
Yeah.
I'm sensing a power conflict. Like,
Dude, that guy, okay, so I was telling you guys, like, it's fun to try and guess who's who. That is so obviously Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
And he says at one point, like, oh, yes, I make women and men have strange feelings. And I'm like, that's so funny.
So I know Lenny was voiced by Curry, but he's the talking. But I didn't realize, too, the announcers were Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino. And they had one joke in this thing that I don't know why it cracked me up, where he goes like, if Ref's gonna miss that goal, he says blind as a what, Chuck? Blind as a what?
Because he's a little bat.
I mean, that's like, it's the movie. Yeah, there's some kids ass moments. Like all his lost moment lasts for about 2 seconds flat. It's a pretty by the numbers sports movie, but like it was fun.
I did enjoy it. Only time I've ever seen product placement in an animated movie.
Yes!
It was outrageous.
I've never seen that in my life.
It was
the full BMW.
Any car was
Mercedes,
and it was just the entire screen when the car would come forward.
It took me out of it in a minute. I think it was it's early on when what's her name? Why am I blanking? Jet, Jet goes, what? They have a full sequence with her whipping her Benz down that hill, and I was like, I don't think I've ever seen a car logo in a movie before.
Yeah, everything else is
Under Armour.
Under
Armour was obviously
God.
like the PS5 was shown a lot. Do you want to play Roar 2K?
Can you tell this was a Sony movie by Steph Curry, co-sponsored by Mercedes?
Yeah. It was great.
I just think it worked, man. Like the animation was fun enough. Like even if the jokes didn't land for you, I don't know how you could watch this movie, especially about your kids. Like the kids in my theater were eating it up.
Oh,
which I had to sit in the corner because I didn't want to be the one sitting in the.
Hey, thankfully, that's why I try and price out the families. I saw this in Dolby, and at like a weird time, and there was only like a handful of kids.
It was mine was a 6:45 on a Tuesday showing. You know what I mean? This was primo kids that go to this.
I went last night at 8:15 right here in Courthouse. There was like no one in the theater with me, which is sad because like this is a good movie. Like I'll give my thoughts in a second, but there was like a Mr. Chuckles like in the back, right, where like anytime there was something, like when it would quiet down, he's like, and I'm like, I was laughing at the theater. I was having a great time, and then I was laughing at him. So yeah,
I would have to go.
Movie,
go ahead, Eric. No, I was just saying I would have to go back and find obviously like if I watch a movie at home when we do this for the pod, I try to like mark some things I really liked, and obviously I can't do that in the theater. There were multiple jokes in this movie that really landed that for me.
I liked the diss track. I thought that was funny.
That was funny.
Who do you think that guy was?
Oh wait,
I know you had compared. I know you had compared it to Dylan Brooks.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
He looks kind of like Dylan Brooks.
I got
Dylan Brooks. He's kind of a league villain.
Who is Lenny? Who is Lenny? The Steph Curry voices him. He's
like an underutilized big that can do offense, but they don't let him.
I agree with that.
Well, I think in general, like I think this team is built.
Maybe that's
Draymond. I think this team and the story is built around the precipice of the Bulls, and like Jet is Jordan, and like because they talk about it,
they reference the flu game, the
game.
It's very obvious that Jet is Jordan.
I forgot about that.
They talk about it in like the what's it called, the Jordan Netflix doc, where he's just like Jordan had to learn how to pass, and they literally do a whole sequence where Jet learns how to pass, and then even the end where they're doing the whole like. Spoiler alert, what are they? The Thorns win, and they're about to lead. They don't like their owner, which is a whole and they do their celebration in front of a big park, which is exactly what the Bulls would do. And also that scene, Moto, I was in fucking tears at the end.
Moto is owner.
Moto is owner. And I want to talk about that scene in a minute, but it's so obviously the Bulls.
So do you think that the GOAT is Steve Kerr?
That's what I was
Could
saying.
be.
That's what I was saying. Yeah,
Because like
the
Steph
whole
Curry
time I'm like, oh my
plays
god.
for Steve Kerr.
Yeah,
That's crazy. I didn't think
it's
about
Steve
it.
Kerr. The GOAT is Steve Kerr, which is insane.
That's
like,
crazy. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Because then he starts letting him take the shot. Oh my god, he let him
Yeah.
take the final shot.
Yep.
Whoa, yo, you just wrinkled my brain,
Think
dude.
about how many rings Steve Kerr has. Like, there's an argument there just on rings alone as a coach and a player. He's got like 2 hands, 2.5, like 1 hand and a half.
Yeah.
How many rings?
Because
Like,
he won with
crazy.
he won those, I think 3 with the Bulls, and then he went and joined San Antonio when they went on their run, and then they went and got like he went and won more as a coach. But anyway, I thought the coach. Speaking of the coach, I'm looking at him like, is that Phil Jackson? And like when he has his moment, he's like, "We're gonna destroy the league." I was like, "Oh my god!" Like,
I would need to talk about if I was part of the Violent Thorns. We need to up our home field advantage.
Yeah,
Everybody else has some crazy
shit.
fourth quarter nonsense.
Crazy shit.
And I don't think we really get to see because they were always losing at home. Maybe something crazy happens at the what they call
Yeah,
the
it seems
greenhouse.
like a fan initiated.
Like you got to start when they
effect.
stomp.
Yeah.
Roots
Yeah.
run deep.
Roots run deep.
Yeah,
Roots run deep.
maybe like the roots to sprout spikes and stuff. I don't know. You get
I don't know.
impaled.
Yeah.
It's like
I do think it's crazy in a league that now we've established people can get hurt. Why you wouldn't have a 6th player is insane to me
Yeah.
because like the game's over.
can't afford it. And I guess what they're
And
keeping
you can
out.
foul out, which is so funny. Like you can go up and
constitutes a
literally
foul?
punch someone, and that's a foul. Like
There is
Yeah,
lava shooting out of the floor. What
The opening,
constitutes a foul?
the opening of the finals, charge on the main guy. Fucking knees, Will, right? It's Will, right? Right in the face. And they're like, nothing.
yeah,
Nothing.
no fouls ever called on the Thorns. The whole movie, I noticed, which is
No.
insane.
Bro, they play clean ball, bro. Pff, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's a 10-person league, but they need a PJ to fly around. I don't really get the layout of this. It's good. I love
They
it,
need
though.
a room to play poker, which is it Jordan if
It's
Jet is not in that room?
That's a great point. They did not. He was. Jordan later came into the game. Like that's crazy.
All right, they're treating him with kid gloves. All right, yeah, we
The
know he's
Steve
gambling.
Kerr comparison, though, I'm not going to be able to get out of my head. Because coming in she passed it to him to take the final shot. Like, literally.
Moto buying the team, like I can't tell you the whole movie. Anytime he talked, like I was laughing.
He was the funniest.
He was
But
so
at the end,
right?
when it cuts to him like in a shady dark back room playing, and it's like Uno, I was in tears. Like
Uno reverse.
Uno reverse. And he got
Dude, I'm telling you,
the
he was
Fabergé egg that he's betting with.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
whole movie.
He was killing me, dude. The fucking promo was killing me because they run through it 3 times. And the first time they're like, this team goes deep. That's right, Thorne, stand up. Then she starts bitching when they go back. They're like, feeling a little more self-conscious. Like, maybe I'm playing. And then
Also,
like,
it's
I am sensing a power struggle here. And then they go one more time, and Moto says some nonsense. Moto was the funniest part of the movie by far.
He's like kind of tapping that vein from his character in Big Mouth, the Nick Kroll character, where he was
Nick
like, "You are upset, and I can."
Yeah. Yeah, like, you are upset.
Like the kid.
Yeah, he would just point at people.
The other scene that made me geek was when he first goes interviewed, and it's kind of the jokes about media training.
Yeah.
Because she goes, no, bro, go talk. And he's like, yeah, it's crazy. I was fighting roaches, and my friends came in. They're like, oh, should have said that, sir.
The
what
roach
are you saying about
community.
the roach community?
We just lost our Roach viewers, guys.
No, it was funny, man. Like, there was some flaws, and like, there was a point where I was like, I kind of was curious in my head, like, what's going to be the quote all is lost moment in this movie, and it kind
The
of comes and goes.
selfishness of a certain character.
Yeah, it does, but like then it goes deeper because then she sells the team, which is more the problem, right? Because like they forgive that, but then like it doesn't even matter because Moto ends up buying the team. But like,
Yeah.
Wins.
I do think they took that a little too personally of her being selfish because she did drop 20 unanswered points.
Oh, like she did win the game.
to
but
win
then-
the game.
Yeah. I do like she was also like kind of bumping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dunk at the end was crazy. I'll admit that was
That was
nuts.
OD. Yeah.
But like I feel like the whole, I guess it wouldn't have worked because then they wouldn't have made the finals. Would have been like she fucks up and they lose because she did that.
It wouldn't. Yeah, it wouldn't.
That wouldn't have worked.
Hey, you can't argue with results, is what I would say.
Bro,
about
I would. Will was an absolute liability on defense though, and I stand by that.
I was thinking the
Yeah.
whole time that I was like, at first, like the Steve Kerr connection came later.
Yeah.
But at first, I'm like, is this movie just about Isaiah Thomas? Like
That's what I thought initially. That was
Pistons
my
Isaiah Thomas.
Muggsy Bogues.
no.
Yeah,
That's what
like-
my brain went to initially, where I was like, we got to realize Isaiah Thomas. Then later it changed, but initially after he beats or when he loses to Maine in that pickup game, my brain immediately went to Isaiah Thomas on the Celtics. I'm like, great offensive player. Yeah. This league unfortunately goes both ways.
Yeah.
But then they obviously don't really show them playing defense that much.
No,
I mean, it's impossible. It's damn near, like the court itself is playing defense against you.
Against you, yeah. Especially sprinting, and whoever gets the dunk off first wins. And then it's going back the other way.
When the floor falls out from under you. At one point, the rhinoceros got trapped in a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I did like
Your hands up, man. You're in a hole in the ground, brother.
the woman playing the owner. Her name is Jennifer Lewis. I'm right, but it's not.
It's Jennifer Lewis. Okay.
I thought she was the one for. No, I'm wrong. Incorrect. Anyway, she was hilarious. I thought she was so funny as the as the owner. Honestly, all the performances in this movie more or less worked for me. I thought everyone did a good job bantering. Like the script kind of didn't lend itself to being like too anything crazy. The dramatic
Dynamic. Yeah, no.
Like even the dramatic moment when he reveals about his mom. It's pretty short lived, but it it worked.
It's a kids movie that like lends itself to having some funnier jokes. Like if you understand it, then you get like a fart joke here and there, which is for the kids.
Bodge. I'm with you. The bod. But
Those are for the single
They're
digits.
for the kids.
That's
They're for
fine.
the kids.
That's fine.
They're kids.
Digits.
But there were some other jokes that, like, if I watch back, would make me laugh. Because, like, I think Sony and them do these jokes where they'll have background characters say really stupid things. Like, I didn't like any of that. Like, or things
Yeah.
If you listen, you watch it back, you'll hear it. They'll be like, no, I think she's upset about something. Like, it's like, you'll hear that kind of stuff, and that shit cracks me up.
Classic, like you see it in the other Sonys, like with Spider-Verse. Which
Yeah.
now, watching this made me want to go back and rewatch.
The animation was
it's been a
so
minute.
fire in this movie too. Like the action animation was, like they slowed down the frame rate a little bit. You know what I mean, for the act, and that's what animation is all about. You don't want it too smooth. It looks I loved it. I didn't realize it was David Harbour as the Rhino.
Yeah, I could hear it right away. He's got like two. He's got his normal voice and then that Russian thing he does.
Who was the ostrich? I didn't even know who the ostrich was.
That was Kevin Durant.
That's what I was gonna say. That's Micah's comparison.
I meant who plays
Had
it.
like 6 different phones. I'm like, yeah, that's Kevin Durant.
That was insane.
It's a blonde girl from Derry Girls. It's the she's
She's very funny.
She's
Yeah,
in Bridgerton
hilarious.
and Derry Girls. She's funny.
Yeah, she's hilarious.
No, the cast was great. I love
it's
Chuck and
really
I love
well
the Bobby
done.
Lee, Andrew Santino. Like, I feel like people on Letterboxd liking this movie. I looked at the IMDb. It's got like mid reviews. I don't know. I hope this movie does
Again,
well.
it's for kids. It's for kids.
Yeah, it's for kids.
No, but I feel like there's
it's
just
a
movies
funny
that gets.
movie.
I usually when I see a kids movie, like I said, I got my Secret Life of Pets line. This was well above it. I had a lot of fun with this. I would watch.
that.
This is one I would watch again. Like when this comes on something, I would watch it again.
Yeah.
And I don't say that very often for
It's a
animated
good
movies.
feel-good sports movie. You could guess off the rip all the beat points of it, but like the movie's beats. But like, hey, that's not a problem. Like if you're in the mood for that and you want some funny jokes, this is the movie for you. I think.
Yeah. I love a good sports movie in theater. Something about like not being able to like you and your friends feel like you watch a sports movie, you might start making jokes. Being just watching, I'm like out here like, yeah, let's go. Fucking and one! Let's go, get the ball. That's our ball.
Is this the best animated basketball movie or best animated sports movie since the OG Space Jam?
I think it's better than Space Jam, personally. Space Jam is and before you kill me
The OG Space Jam.
Jordan.
Alright, fine. But
Both of these feature Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I love this
different
one.
capacities.
This movie was a blast. I think this movie will get a lot more love as time goes on. People will see it. Have your kids watch it. I mean, also, Micah, what other sports movie animated can you even think of that'd be worth it?
I'm having a hard time.
Exactly.
I will
This was great.
find this. This is what letterbox lists were made
Surf's
for.
Up
Yeah,
counts
right.
as a sport.
That's a good one. That's a good
Surfing
one.
counts.
Surf's Up.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
That's all time. But that's
Oh, here we go. We got a list. We got Surf's Up, Cars,
Cars, yeah.
Turbo.
Okay. Well, it's better than Turbo. It's better than Turbo, right?
Oh yeah, we got Space Jam 2. Terrible.
No, thank you.
Yeah, and then a bunch of anime that I haven't seen, so I don't count it. Personally, just because I haven't seen it, can't really give my opinion. All right, so yeah, I'd
It's
say
up there.
yeah.
I'd say in the upper echelon.
Yeah,
like,
For sure.
I recommend people go watch this movie.
I would also recommend take
I
the
give it
whole
a thumbs
family.
up.
Everyone will like
Thumbs
it.
up.
Everyone will like it.
I agree. I give it
And
some thumbs
some
up.
good news. This is the
What's
last Sony animated movie until the last Spider-Verse.
Oh, Jesus.
Coming out
When's
in
that?
2034.
27.
No,
20, yeah, I
next
know.
year.
Yeah, hopefully.
Supposedly.
It's been 4 years since the last one.
Yeah,
this is
got
the
it.
timeline for an animated movie.
Yeah, it makes sense. You're right.
Yeah.
No, this was great. Mike, a great choice.
Thank you. What are we watching next? Beat of the Ryan.
So we have been recommended by this from some of our commenters, because we like to listen to the people. So we're going to go with Pillion. I believe is that pronouncing that right?
Pillion.
Pillion.
Yeah.
So Pillion is out theaters now. It's written and directed by Harry Lighton. Woo! Stars Alexander Skarsgård and Harry Melling, who you may know as Dudley from the Potter series. It's another same-sex love story. And
That's Dudley?
Yeah, it's Dudley. He got skinnier.
Wow.
Yeah, way skinnier. yeah, that's him. But no, people were recommending in our comments, and honestly, this is a good week to do it. It's in theaters. We've been getting back and trying to get back in theaters for our movies of the week, and this is a great little segue for it. So, looking forward to it. Pillion.
Let's do it. I'm always down to see Alexander Skarsgård.
I like him. He's
Name
very
a
funny.
bad Skarsgård thing. Tarzan, but he wasn't bad in it. It was not his fault.
That wasn't
Not
his
your
fault. That wasn't his
Not your
fault.
fault.
Not your fault.
That movie had a lot of things
Not your
going
fault.
on.
I blame. I don't know who I blame. Whoever wrote it, I blame them. All right.
Yeah, everyone. I blame everyone else involved. Awesome. Well, that's going to be a lot of fun next week. And hopefully I'll be down in your neck of the woods, fellas, right
All
after
right.
that.
So what do we have next?
Movie news.
Yeah.
Movie news. I mean, we keep it quick. There's not a ton of movie news coming out right now. But, yeah, I can just jump right into it. I mean, Netflix and Warner Brothers, we've been talking about this for months now. But I know that Warner Brothers had reopened talks with Paramount. They are asking basically for one final bid on the studio. And Paramount, they previously rejected a bid for $30 per share. And Paramount provides something that's $31. I think Netflix offers $27, $28 per share. So Warner Brothers apparently considering this new bid. I don't know. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are. We've been hearing this for months. It's like
We did talk about the woman who was like, this has all been laid out.
Yep.
And I mean, listen, if this gets sold to Paramount by April, this lady would have been 1,000% correct.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens.
We're fucked. And then
Can
we're
you remind
fucked.
us what some of that play was that she said
She
that
looked
Warner
at
Brothers would hike up the price a bunch?
Some of the
basically?
financial moves of Paramount, and they were like, okay, they're preparing to lose to eventually win. I can't get into the. We covered it.
It was essentially by doing this, they Paramount will be able to get its hands on some of the broadcast properties from WB, rather than what Netflix can't. That's essentially what it is. And with the elections coming up and people with Paramount, that's what it is. We're
They're
gonna wait
hoping
and
to
see.
split
Yeah.
the because I think
yeah.
Warner Brothers wants to be sold as one complete package. Netflix literally cannot. Doesn't
They can't
have
do
any
anything with the
interest in
broadcast.
broadcast
Yeah.
news. They don't have any interest. And so they're thinking, Trump did already step in. He's literally meeting with Ted Sarandos this week, the CEO of Netflix. So if he's like, oh, just split it and then it'll be fine, we've got some Paramount controlling pretty much all of the news, and then Netflix can have movies, which is the ultimate bad outcome.
Yeah, there was this secret third option.
A third terrible option.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 10 years. Chancellor Trump meeting with the 3 business owners in America.
Yeah.
To discuss what we do next.
I'm glad you brought up Ted Sarandos because he came out last week in an interview
Congratulations.
and clarified his plan to keep how they want to keep current Warner Brothers theatrical release business model. They're saying they want to keep it the same, which is believe what you want. They can say that as much as you want. I don't know. I'm very jaded about the thought.
You can't trust him.
No.
I had to get in a car to see the last Netflix movie I watched in a theater.
Yeah, I had to go. Mine was one theater in Somerville, which is on the other side of Boston for me, to see Train Dreams in theaters.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Two
If
shows.
this secret third option hits, America's cooked.
We're cooked. We are
Theaters
cooked.
Yeah, we're so cooked.
We are so incredibly cooked.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like-
just bad. It's
But
not
the
even
pod
funny.
will remain. We will keep talking about
Do
it.
we have
all.
any good news? Do we have any
Sponsored
good
by
news?
Paramount.
I guess.
Here's-
Yeah, I mean, I can cut down to the industry news.
Let's get it.
Well,
Not even good news. Woody's
Woody's bald.
bald.
In Toy
Woody
Story
is bald. There you go. That's
not
the
the good news, but also cool. AMC, we love you, AMC. Sponsor us, AMC. They're starting to reserve the best seats in theaters for A-listers and premiere members. As a couple A-listers on this call, AMC, we're A-listers.
I don't want to be
Awesome.
a contrarian. I don't know how I feel about this.
No, I don't know how I
honestly.
feel about it. I think it puts a barrier up for
Yeah, I
think you
industry
want-
that. Yeah, I
You
agree.
can't rely on the sickos.
Yeah,
to-
we're
to
in the theater.
carry
No,
you.
it's a good
You don't
point.
need.
Like,
with-
trust, I'm there.
They don't need to appeal to
I
us.
have notifications on. Like, I'm getting the best seat regardless. And,
Yeah.
whatever I deem the best seat, which is a whole nother thing. What is the best seat?
I agree. Also, Mike, I think that's a big thing. If I ever felt like I was fighting against the masses to get like tickets I wanted, I'd be like, "Oh, this is great."
We used
But, like,
to do that, but we would
Sure.
turn on notifications and just get there
But
earlier.
I'm saying, like, now it's like, now I feel like what we need, you need to make less barrier of entry for people, random people off the street to come see your movies. We're going to see them. I'm going to see the movies.
Right.
You don't have to worry about
Absolutely.
me.
I agree on all those points because, like, reserving those spots, that will inevitably piss someone off. And it might even be
I
enough
would-
to scare them off in a time where we need more people in theaters.
I would
However,
just
the
enforce-
1%, when I go to watch Oppenheimer, yeah, I'm going to really appreciate, like,
Sure.
for a second.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like
or
the
not Oppenheimer,
exclusive-
Listen.
Odyssey.
When I hope it kicks in before July.
Yeah.
You know,
I want those
at
Odyssey
the same-
tickets. Yeah.
at the same
Maybe they try
time.
it in July, and then if it doesn't
I
work,
would
that's
just
fine. Like,
enforce the rules on the books. No phones, no talking.
yeah.
Just enforce those.
That's what they've added. I don't know
That's
if you
my
guys saw,
number
they-
one issue.
They added the extra thing because some of my friends didn't believe me. Where I'm like, it didn't used to. After Nicole Kidman went, we come to this place. She does the thing. Now they're like, hey, shut your phones off if you haven't
There
done it
are
already.
a million teenagers working at any given AMC. Put one of them. Just have them like,
Yeah.
are y'all on your phone in here? Y'all talking?
Yeah.
You know.
If I see a flashlight, I will fucking kill
Yeah.
somebody.
Pull them up a chair, let them sit in the theater, and like
They'll do it. They'll do it.
sit
Or the
there.
projectionist who's already up there. Be like,
With a
I see
sniper, give
phone.
him a sniper.
Yeah. Shoot him to
gun,
death.
just like
If they have like an airsoft gun, that'll do a little trick. Don't kill anybody.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it might. What about paintball? I don't know.
Okay, paintball, fine. I don't fucking care.
yeah.
man.
So that'll be
A taser. Yeah.
taser would be going.
get
I'll never
That's what
forget
they
when
do
we
in
saw
BAFTAs?
Twisters and a row of like middle school girls decided to take a group selfie with the flash on during the
crazy.
movie.
Yeah.
That's
I couldn't
insane.
believe it. I could not believe
That
it.
is insane behavior to me.
It was a late at night Q&A early access screening. And I was like, what the hell are you doing here? I couldn't
How did you
believe
even
it.
get here? Like, how does that even happen?
There's only like 2 rules in the theater.
That was
and you're
part
breaking
one of the
like 8 them.
sleepover, man.
You're breaking
Yeah.
You're breaking rules that didn't even exist yet. We had to say they didn't say anything. We couldn't use Flash. I didn't think we had to.
I don't know, man.
All right, Eric, you want to bring us to the BAFTAs? Close this out.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's nothing really that interesting in casting news.
Yeah, that's all right. Let's do the Let's close it out with the BAFTAs. I think that's a good one.
Yeah, I just wrote some stuff in here, Micah. I don't know if there's anything else you wanted to include in terms of like the numbers.
Something small incident.
Yeah, there was definitely an
Yeah, we
incident.
saw that. We all did. That was maybe that guy shouldn't be at events like that. I'm sympathetic to people with Tourette's.
My thing is like, so the full story is okay. So a movie about his life was there. That guy is
it
in the
was
notes.
him?
Eventually,
Yeah,
no, it's a movie about his life. So the actor that played him won the lead actor.
Robert
BAFTA.
Arayamo.
Yeah, he's playing a different guy, but that guy has the real life Tourette's.
Severe.
He has
isn't it?
the I'm saying crazy shit out loud disease, right? Can't help it, right? Whatever, disability.
Sure.
All right, so apparently he sat in the back and they put a microphone next to him. He's saying crazy shit all night long, right? The BAFTAs, taking place in the UK, is on a 2-hour time delay. The ceremony starts, pretty much ends, and then we get to see it.
Yeah.
And they cut
It's on
out
BBC.
99% of everything he said. He was saying crazy shit all night.
All night,
As
yeah.
he is unable to not do,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
and they left that in, and they edited out every other thing.
So that's the controversy, really. It's less about
I've been told y'all the BAFTAs are crazy racist.
Yeah.
And
that's insane.
Yeah, they left that in. They edited out the homophobic stuff at the host, him yelling at all the presenters except Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo. They cut out an award, someone who won an award who said Free Palestine. They cut that out. They were just slicing and dicing, and they
so they were there slicing, and they didn't slice it. So obviously, Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo would have heard it, but they also would have heard But they would have heard everything else that night, so they might not have really. It's like
I think I think that is like a very cutting thing to hear. Regardless.
Yeah, no. I imagine it's like no. I get that point, but I think, like you're saying, that would make the broadcast.
Say to them. Apparently, the production designer of Center said, like he said to her after. God. Like, it was like, I think 4 people.
I get it was
total.
a movie about his life, but I'm like, maybe it's just not. Like, I'm saying, like, it's a condition. I understand he can't help, but it's like, maybe that's just not the place for him to be.
Problem is, now he's getting political, too, right?
Him sitting in the back, I think that's fine. Like, just don't be in earshot of the stage. It's like an internationally televised event, which they did, but then they put the mic next to him, which just seems
why would
like
they do
setup.
that? Like, why would
and
you
then
do that?
he eventually went to like a green room. You know, you ever been to like a church or a theater?
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, if you have a young infant with you,
Hey, you can go take him outside if you
can take him in his room. You can still watch. But no one will be disturbed by what's going on because the baby can't help it. He eventually went to a room like that. I think that's like, people were like calling that like segregation or discrimination. I see that as maybe like an accommodation, like it's accessible.
I agree.
Like, I don't think
Micah.
people in wheelchairs are being segregated to the elevator, you know?
No, yeah.
You can't just wheel down the stairs.
I think
and
especially
like
after he's
land
been
on
yelling.
people.
I feel like especially after he's been yelling things. Maybe you're like, okay, let's just try to keep him in the back. Okay, this isn't working. We don't want to tell him he can't watch.
Mic off, you know?
Well, that too, but I'm saying like maybe we want to let him keep watching because he wants to. That's not segregated. I'm with you. I feel like putting him in that room, being like, listen, bro, everyone can hear you. We're gonna put you here. You can watch here. Fucking have a beer in here, bro. Chill. Like,
I do think like the ultimate blame is on the BAFTAs.
It is.
Why is the mic there? Why was it left on all
why
night?
did you not?
Why
did that one make the broadcast?
Yeah, you know, because like the whole Warner Brothers, like, you know, producers on down were there, and so as soon as it happened, they were like BAFTAs, BBC, you have to cut that. Like, told them that like right away, and then they didn't. So I think the ultimate blame is on BBCs and BAFTAs.
Yeah, no, that is insane behavior out of them, and it stirs up this whole. I mean, we're talking about it, like it stirs up this whole.
Twitter's been at war.
Twitter's been at war. They're making it political. Like it's just.
They cut Free Palestine, but they could. That is crazy.
Yeah,
it's like,
it is like it really tells you what the BAFTAs are about. But not take away from a historic night, you know, which is like again another double-edged sword. Because like, what do you mean Ryan Coogler in 2026 is the first black guy to ever win original screenplay?
That's amazing.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
That's actually at the BAFTAs. That's the first time it's ever happened.
First ever.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the BAFTAs are. It's not a good look for them. But
another bet. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna just tie into like, we talked earlier about everything coming up with Josh Safdie, with Marty Supreme, and how that might affect everyone's award chances. Obviously, Timmy was up as a huge contender for lead actor, best actor. Him and probably Leo were like the leading contenders, and it goes to Robert Ariamov.
Yeah. For a British movie, they do have like a British bias.
That's fair.
Show.
Which to that point, he's not in contention for this year's Oscars.
No,
from my understanding.
No.
But in general, Marty Supreme tied the record at the BAFTAs for most losses for a film. So that means they were nominated for a ton, didn't win anything. I mean, we still have the what is it? The SAG, the Actors Awards, and then is it the PGA, like the
PGA is for Best Picture. Yeah, we've got some of the guilds are going to be in between now and the Oscars, and then
the big one's the SAG. The actor one is this SAG. It's coming up this weekend, I think.
Okay,
2 weekends.
I think it's I think it'll be. Oh, hold on, it's on my computer actually. Let me go look.
What's the weekend right before the Oscars then?
It is. Hold on, where is it at? So SAG happens. Yeah. No, SAG is the first. So it is this weekend. It is this weekend. You're correct.
Okay.
But
that's the big one for the act.
So tomorrow, by the time this comes out, Oscar voting will have begun.
Okay.
So everything up to this point is predictive, but now things are like, we were going to start voting. A lot of the voting is closed. SAG voting ends on the 27th. So, you know, a lot of the votes have already been cast. So we don't know what's going to go on there. That might not be necessarily predictive because the voting windows overlap by a single day.
Right.
So I don't know how much voting's going to go on
When
there.
does Oscar voting end? Because if it takes
Oscar voting ends on the 5th, so that'll be after SAG. So like maybe if someone gives a good speech or makes a good showing, that can move the needle. There's been people are talking about because Jessie Buckley's been cleaning up pretty much.
Yeah.
The last person to win the precursors that she's won and lose an Oscar was Cate Blanchett, but that was the year of Everything Everywhere All at Once when Michelle Yeoh won.
Yeah.
So, like, there's room for surprises, but, like, you assume that's locked, but you never know.
Right.
You never know. People have noticed that, like, A24 is promoting Rose Byrne, and If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You more now because...
I noticed that, yeah.
And they're like, is this because maybe they're moving away from Marty Supreme as a whole? And they're like, hey, Rose Byrne, she did win, she won a gold... I think it's a Golden Globe. She won a Golden Globe.
Yeah.
What was that word?
She won for the comedy.
Yeah.
She won a Golden Globe.
Yeah.
That's big. That's televised. She won. I don't know how many people are like really locked into the indie spirits, but she won there.
Yeah.
So you never know.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Timmy's fighting for his life because I think he realizes that
I think he won everywhere except the BAFTAs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, this guy Timmy's doing an interview with LeBron this weekend that's going on LeBron's podcast. Like, he is still, like, he's releasing these Matthew McConaughey interviews. Like, he's trying to make himself.
He's campaigning. Yeah, he's campaigning for sure.
hard, which he does.
I think he still has a shot, even with everything that's happened. It's just like, listen, hiccup, stumble.
It'll be interesting if SAG is surprising. It would be very interesting because, like, what if like Blue Moon wins? Like if Ethan.
Yeah. Ethan Hawke. I forgot
If Ethan Hawke wins,
throws a wrench
that's a
in
very
everything.
actory movie because he's talking for like an hour and a half straight.
Right.
Like that's just straight work.
And to that point, like, looking at everything else in terms of the acting side, like, best supporting actresses could go to anyone.
Really, anywhere.
Yeah.
Could go anywhere.
I've seen it all over the map. Yeah, like I could see in the notes here. It's kind of gone everywhere, right?
Amy Madigan for Weapons won a Critics' Choice. Then Tiana Taylor wins the Golden Globe, and Wunmi Masaka wins the BAFTAs, which is a big win.
So we'll see who wins at SAG.
We'll have to see. Yeah,
It could be anybody.
Yeah, we'll see if anyone repeats. Maybe that'll help.
That's fun though. That's fun.
I like that.
Fun. Yeah,
It's exciting to watch. I'm looking forward to it.
And then I think Sean Penn won this weekend for Best Supporting Actor.
That's his first win.
Yeah,
Big win.
So that one's also.
We're gonna have to wait and
it
see.
really does
It's
feel
gonna
like
be-
right now that, like, the only, like, in terms of the acting side, like, Jessie Buckley.
Jessie
There could be a
yeah.
sneak win at the end, but she's the only, like, real.
I think Jessie Buckley seems like the only real lock. Like you said, it feels like the only one that you can definitely say with confidence. Like, and again, anything could happen.
I think the only real lock is K-pop Demon Hunters Golden.
That's valid.
Diane Warren.
Relentless.
Diane Warren. That should be her final. Yeah, relentless.
Yeah.
Relent.
Please run.
Anything else from here? One battle after another. One the big.
I think.
ones
You know what? I
weekend.
think is a lock. I think Paul Thomas Anderson for director. I think that's
a
a lock.
good. Yeah, I
and
can agree
adapted
with that.
screenplay. I think those are both his.
Yeah, it could be. I could see that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to just wait and see. Let's see what brings us. What you say?
There's also one score.
Good for them.
So we have been talking
I
about.
feel like that's a
score.
lock. I feel like that's a lock too for them, low key. But we shall see.
I mean, they love Ludwig. So
They do
Yeah.
love Ludwig.
You know what? He might have the craziest three-peat of Oppenheimer, Sinners, The Odyssey. We'll see. We'll see what happens to The Odyssey.
Let's see what happens.
But he could have a crazy three-peat.
That would be an absolutely insane three-peat run right there if he gets that.
yeah.
But
Shit.
yeah. Fellas, I gotta get jump off in a minute. I don't know
Yeah,
if
we
you have
can
anything
close
else you
right
want
now.
to cover
We can
up.
close right now.
No, I didn't want to cut you off. Eric, do you have any more
we're
BAFTA
done.
news?
That's all I had written down.
That was good though. I'm glad we got to cover the BAFTAs at the end because there was a lot to talk about there, and I know we had been talking about all that stuff, and I'm glad we got to cover that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, another good episode in the books, guys. Oh,